Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We all have something in common. We all drink water. We all drink some type of soda. We all drink coffee. All that ties into one thing: plastic. Today's presentation is about the ban on plastic straws. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about where the straw started, how it started, who started it, why it's a problem, what the ban is going to do, how it's a movement, and the pros and cons of this ban. The startup of straws. It was the late 1818. A man named Marvin Stone. Stone was the first man to put a patent on the drinking straw. Stone manufactured these drinking straws in his family-owned factory, where they made paper for cigarettes. Stone was also the creator of the bendy straw. One day, Stone saw his daughter struggling, drinking her milk. What did Stone do? He grabbed a piece of nail, tied it into the straw, pulled the nail out, and there goes the bendy straw. Stone started manufacturing those bendy straws. A couple years later, whose eye did it catch? Hospitals' eyes. Hospitals were the first to use the bendy straw. Patients were laying in bed, struggling to drink their medication because there was no way to drink it with a straight straw. So they used the bendy straw. It's much easier, much convenient for patients and nurses to help. Back in the day, no one knew this was going to become a problem. No one knew anything like that. A company back in Baltimore named Maryland Cup Corporation was a major corporation in plastic straws. Plastic straws have been polluting our oceans and environment for years. Approximately 500 million straws in the US are used on a daily basis. That's approximately 180 billion straws a year. Now, plastic straws have become one of those ultimate throwaway items. You can go into a McDonald's, a hair salon, a restaurant, a gas station, and find plastic straws. Back in 2018, a video was dropped on the internet. It was a sea turtle with a plastic straw stuck in his nose. That helped this ban explode. Everyone was concerned. Everyone was going crazy. Mainly, it made major corporations like Starbucks go out on the news and say, hey, we're not going to use plastic straws anymore. By January 2020, we're going to find an alternative for all our plastic items. It also had Walt Disney come out and say, hey, if you want to order a drink, you have the choice of asking for a paper straw. Also, it has states jumping into this ban. For example, Washington. If you're a business owner, an inspector comes in and sees that you're still using plastic straws, they have the right to write you up an $800 ticket. That's for the first offense. Now, they come back a few weeks later, you're still using the straw. They have the right to close your doors. They can close down your business just for using plastic straws. Seattle proposed a ban. 2.3 billion straws came out of our oceans. They stopped all that. The beginning of the ban, We all know that this ban on plastic straws isn't going to help to that point. We know it's just the beginning. But what it does is it encourages people to stop using plastic straws, plastic cups, plastic bags, etc. It also encourages business owners, manufacturers, to forego other single-use plastic items. It's also a kicker for manufacturers and producers to find an alternative. What next? If we're going to make a ban on plastic, what's going to replace it? A lot of concern from business owners and from customers, humans in general. Business owners, number one, how is it going to affect my business? Is business going to stay the same since removing plastic items, plastic straws? What's the cost of the alternative that they're going to make? Is it going to be the same? Customers, is it still going to be convenient? Could I be running late to work, stop by real quick, get a drink, toss it out, go into my office? Yeah. Will the business owner increase the price? Could I still get that $1.99 drink with a new alternative? Is it still going to be $1.99? A lot of pros and cons in plastic in general. For example, plastic cons, non-degradable, very toxic for the air that we're breathing. It releases a lot of chemicals when it breaks down. Usually ends up in our water waves, oceans, rivers, you name it, it ends up there. Plastic pros, it's cheap, convenient, you can find it anywhere. Now, the pros for the plastic ban, for the plastic straw ban, less trash. You know, you can go to that beach and not find all those cups all over the sand, all over the ocean, all over the parking lot. Less plastic production, less pollution. Come on now, a lot of pollution out there. It's really just gonna help us. It's everything to me is just it's all pros. Now the cons of the ban is less convenient, less jobs. Are those people still going to be able to work in that factory, even though that there's not a lot of plastic being made? Is the alternative going to be enough for those workers to come in and work that 8 to 8 job or 9 to 5 job? Will it? So those are the cons. So basically, I know it's something really hard. It's nothing just to wake up and say, hey, it's banned. You know, I know there's a lot of pros, a lot of cons to this. I know it's going to change a lot of businesses. It might help businesses. It might not help businesses. Really different. Plastic items have been around for years and years. And to stop using it is going to be hard. But it's going to change the way we live. It's going to change the air we breathe. Just a healthier alternative. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate it.